Unnecessary violence, constant surveillance, and not knowing who to trust. This is the new reality for Chinese students in Australia.
Maybe they won't arrest you. Maybe they'll just tell your employers not to employ you because you're a separatist.
A lot of them got death threats from Chinese students.
They try ask people not to talk to me.
They can arrest your family.
Beat them up or just want to kill you.
Blocked me from the social platforms.
You know, they can arrest your friends.
But what I'm concerned is the fact that I'm in Australia and that really shouldn't happen.
These students don't come to Australia to have the Chinese state be able to tail them on campuses and make them feel afraid.
The recent Hong Kong protests have resurfaced a bitter feud between pro and anti-Beijing groups on Australian campuses.
We cover our faces because they are unfair, objectively unfair and uncalled for consequences to what we say. They always say that we hide behind our mask. Yes, we are afraid of consequences. That's exactly the point.
I was followed by someone in the city before. I think I'm sort of in danger.
I think for a lot of students it has a really chilling effect, and I think it also makes them fearful of the other students around them because they don't know who is reporting this information or who is taking their photograph.
This is the moment police stopped a potential government spy after she was caught taking mugshots of protesters.
Because we don't want it. We don't want it.
I don't do anything.
Your concern is because you're saying that you're part of the media, but you're not displaying your identification that you're part of the media. Because they don't believe that you're part of the media.
I don't do anything.
No, well, I understand. I understand what you're saying, but the reason is obviously tensions are very high.
Sorry, don't take photos. I'm from media, it's like you, so...
Oh, what network are you with?
CNE Today. CNE Today. It's a Chinese media here.
Oh, okay.
It's not for the
Have
Chinese
a
government.
room?
We know that the Chinese government has very extensive surveillance on citizens inside China, so it's not surprising that it is developing this network of spies to operate outside the country.
Chinese students aren't the only ones being censored. Our universities are also being implicated in this geopolitical storm.
So what we've noticed in Australian universities is particularly efforts by Chinese government agents and their proxies to surveil and monitor students. Universities right now are in a pretty hard place with these discussions. They're very reliant on foreign students. It's a huge source of income. Many of those foreign students come from China.
They somehow keep silence to try to not telling the Chinese student not right because they're afraid that if all of them go back to China, then they have no financial support.
You know, a university is not a monastery. A university should be a place for robust debate. And so I think it actually is quite concerning that effectively what they're asking the university to do is to censor certain critical discussions.